If you don't like Camelot or King Arthur or insane revelations about former literature facts, you might want to go. Like, no. Unless if you like watching a crazy girl spaz out over something that is interesting to, like, absolutely no one except for history buffs and people who are oddly obsessed with the days of yore. So, Arthur and Guinevere and Lancelot, like, this really famous love triangle. It's, like, it's always been that way. Like, Arthur and Guinevere are the great lovers, they're always together, they're fantastic, and Guinevere is so horrible for betraying Arthur and all that fun stuff. It's all a lie. Not only were Guinevere and Arthur not actually this great romantic match made in heaven, but according to the Welsh triads, nerd that I am, I actually did look up all of the Welsh triads, and I'd tell you what the name is in Welsh, except But according to the Welsh triads, Arthur had not one, not two, but 3 different queens. 3. And they were all named Guinevere. I mean, what the hell is that? I think that's fascinating. Isn't that cool? It's just, like, mind blown. I should be careful or I might fall off of my stool next time that I do that. But that's just so interesting. Like, seriously, 3 Guineveres. Whoever would have thought of that? It's just insane. Right? On top of having 3 different queens, he had 3 great mistresses. Like, not just, he probably had way more than 3 mistresses, in all honesty, but the Welsh triads named 3 great mistresses, which are actually supported and mentioned in Arthurian legend, like the poems and the stories and all of that stuff. But in a lot of modern day translations, they changed the names of Arthur's mistresses to Guinevere, just to support the whole idea that Arthur met his soulmate in this woman, but it's not true! Actually, I think it would be more fun to be a mistress than to be the queen. I mean, you get all of the renown, you get all of the great, wonderful gifts, you get the love of the king, and you don't have to wear the really heavy crown. Those crowns just look uncomfortable. I mean,
responsibilities for losers.
Yeah. That's my roommate. She's making commentary. She's being awesome and letting me film out here instead of me being exiled to my very messy room.
Well, why not?
Even cooler than all of that, like, according to, like, what we have now about Arthurian legend, Arthur and Guinevere are childless. Right? Yeah, that's not really news to anybody. Guinevere is supposed to be barren, which is why it's, like, so horrifying that Mordred is around, because being the bastard son of Arthur, I don't mean bastard in a bad way, it's a technical term, he's born out of wedlock, fun stuff like that. But, well, he's also a bastard. He's an asshat, he's a poo-face. He's a poo-face. Mordred is a
Who the hell says poo-face?
Apparently I do. Yeah. But apparently, Arthur had another son. Like, he actually had another son. And he's not mentioned in any of the modern-day Arthurian legends. Like, you have to go back, like, years and years and years before the romanticization of all of the Arthurian legends in order to find anything that even mentions him. And then his name is, oh god, it's another Welsh name that I'm gonna butcher, I'm so sorry. Lachu Mab Arthur. So, I think that's Lachu, son of Arthur? But he's like, it's Bright One. His name means Bright One, son of Arthur, and he apparently dies in this big battle, and he's eaten by Karen and everything. It's this really big deal, and there's this whole story about it, but we don't know it because it was lost to the world. Which is just unfair. Anyways, I just think it's so cool. And if I bored you for the last few minutes, I apologize sincerely, but you know what? This is fascinating to me. Like, absolutely fascinating. 'Cause I'm crazy.
Don't you have to get permission for the person you're motorboating to motorboat?
It's not rape if you yell surprise.
Okay.
That'd be weird. Yeah,
Those are my
I'm a
flatmates.
chicken.
Those are my flatmates, and now you understand why I'm crazy. That's pink purple. I don't know where I'm going with this.